Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Starfield, where last time we managed to make a few grav jumps over to this mysterious pirate location, where we might find interesting goodies, in which we'll go in, explore, maybe do another side mission after that. But something that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to when I level up, I'm going to have to put a point into another weapon type. And there are two reasons for this. One, so I can start upgrading other weapons besides just the pistol, and two, so that I could use weapons besides the pistol. Because I feel as though there's no point in using weapons that are not going to directly complete out challenges. Because there's... like, I have to get 100 kills with the pistol in order to complete out the challenge, in order to rank it up. If I'm using the shotgun, then I'm not getting pistol kills. Yeah. As Hazani Lux. So that's what I need to do, is I need to... more about the lair of the Mantis.
There's gotta be something to do around here.
Fight against me.
Mantis all over the place. Some of it's still around, I think.
My pops told me the Mantis took out the Beast and Jingado. I mean, seriously scary shit.
That's just it. The Mantis is dead. And inside, who knows what we'll find. We got another!
Death is what you'll find. Ah, you're too good, Sarah. So yeah, like getting another weapon in the mix is not going to be just more useful tactically, but at the very least I'll be able to gain damage from that as well. Lair Slate the Gold Mine. What is that? I would imagine that's a note. It is not, in fact, a note. What is Lair Slate? And it is a note. This lair is a gold mine. The Mantis was loaded, the salvage top-notch, and the good stuff's gotta be further in the payout. It's gonna be extreme, just gotta survive until then. Traps took out Carver and Jang. Livy volunteered a couple of others from Iron Dave's crew. Poor bastards. Just gotta stay off of Livy's radar. I see that worked for long enough. And now you're dead.
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The Spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp, focused, just a little further.
So
decide anything useful and just leave the rest.
So the Mantis was a spacefarer who killed pirates, I presume.
Should be the one dying.
Look out!
Yes, grenade. I realize this. Ah, that's fine. We didn't kill ourselves. We almost did. but not quite.
So I met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denebola 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
Okay, I don't think Leon was ready to become the Mantis. I've got to say, there's a lot of mood lighting in this game. Like, the facilities aren't very well lit. There are some that are better lit than others.
Never liked him anyway.
But others, not so much. Although this is playing the way that I am right now is bringing back memories of playing what game was I playing like this? I want to say like back in the day playing Call of Duty with pistols only, or even some of like the Battlefield games online, and just breaking out the pistols and mashing the trigger until whatever was in front of me was dead. Oh, hold on. Actually, that should hit somebody. That might hit somebody. Probably should heal. Nope. Alright. Anybody else want some? Oh, no. Alright, let's break out the calibrated Rattler for this one. Assuming my aim would be slightly better. No? Ah! I was hoping I was going to be able to back away in time. Alright, where does that leave me? I did not quick save before that fight. Ah, all the way back here. Alright, let's try that again. Let's get rid of you.
We'll pay for that.
Not doing well, Leon. Almost there.
Yeah. Good job there.
Things have been difficult.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut. Let's cut to the fight that I left off on, like just before that. Ah, Sarah, your head got in the way. Alright, I think I did a little bit better this time. Still haven't saved. But, you know. Oh. Alright. That at least got rid of a bunch of them. Alright, now that we've softened them up a bit. And let's heal just in case. Like, these guys with, like, 3 health bars, they usually don't give extra XP. They're still just about, like, the same. Space Adept Big Bang. Oh, it's a shotgun.
The Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Ah yes, this is the secret place where she keeps her notepad. Alright, let's save our game, just in case. Oh, hello. Alright, let's heal.
One down.
Okay, are you going after Sarah there? I guess not anymore. Oh, there's somebody for me to talk to? Somebody's willing to talk in this? Nah, son of a... No. Avoid the grenade. Thank you. Oh, are you Livy? Alright, I'm gonna circle around, go after this one that's shooting at Sarah. Do we need rip shanks? I don't think so. Don't know what that is. It is a rare heavy, whatever that is. What is my mass at right now? 141 out of 155. Okay. I am almost at maximum. Oh, there should be a couple med packs here. That's trauma pack. That's an amp. Okay, at least one med pack. Am I able to rank up my hacking? I don't think I can yet. Yeah, I need to pick 4 more locks before I can rank that up.
Wait, don't shoot! I am unarmed. Look, we can help each other. I can be useful. Just don't kill me.
Spacers aren't usually the surrendering type.
It's because I'm smart. You've killed so many. I am nothing. No chance. So we can make a deal? This place was full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped. And nobody's been standing after the doors reopen.
How do you deal with the traps?
No, sorry. If I tell you that, then I lose my leverage. They're ingenious. Took a lot of lives to
I
keep
sent
them
in
out.
wave after wave of my own men. If you want to be spared, prove your worth.
No one knew how to get through the corridor. But I figured it out. There are letters on the floor. It is a grid. Those letters must spell something. But there are so many words or small phrases.
Sounds kind of obvious.
What? Well, nobody else here figured that out. See? I've been helpful. You could let me go. Or better, I can help. I know these traps. I know how this mantis thinks. Please, let me help. And just give me a taste of the cachet inside. You can trust me.
I like to think of myself as a merciful person, and I love giving people the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know about this one.
Betray me and you'll die.
Spoken like a true spacer. You won't regret this. I will hold back here. And, well, good luck.
What was the phrase? Sic, semper, something, something. Sic semper tyrannis. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Is Tyrannus 8 letters? Yes. Tyrannnis. Is this a Y? Did I accidentally step a little bit too close? Let's do this in third person. I feel like this is going to be a little bit easier to do in third person so that I can actually see where I am standing. Or is this not a Y? T-Y-R-A N N-I-S? There we go.
It's amazing. Now, you must be careful. There will be traps, robots, probably turrets. Very dangerous.
I was not expecting him to follow. Is there a way to get through this without turning on the traps? Not like that. Like, what is activating the trap? I guess it's just active. How nice. Oh my, Sarah, do you have to also be doing... Okay, probably should heal. Any more turrets? Robots? Oh, there's a robot right there.
Be advised that hostiles may be in the area. I am investigating.
No, my head!
Systems.
Oh. Not robot model A.
Unable. Repair not possible.
I am sorry I could never show this lair to you. The lair
you're
is
searching,
a
then
secret
make it
that's been
quick.
passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for this. I know you have it in you, Leon.
Oh, okay. If he went on ahead and wasn't shot at, I'm sure I'm safe. Relatively. Yeah, but you probably should have one in this fight, regardless. Alright. And a free heal. Where are we going to put our points in? We're going to put our point into a weapon. It'll also help with unlocking better... let's see, particle beams, rifle certification... ballistics weapons. Is that like any? Like the pistol I'm using, would that be considered? A ballistics weapon? I would imagine so, because it's not a laser? I think I'm overthinking that. Yeah, laser... and it shows an image of a pistol. Or I could just unlock shotguns. And so I could use shotguns as well. And I figure the coachman and the shotgun fits with the class I'm more or less role-playing. That of the Han Solo roguish space traveling type.
Thank you! Now the treasure of the Mantis will be mine! It will be... Wait, turn off! Turn off!
Not gonna last much longer.
I honestly have no idea where he just went. Did he run out there? Ugh. Alright, well I guess good luck to us, since we weren't paying attention to what he was doing.
Leon, you've done it. You're here. The lair now belongs to you. Inside, you will find all you need to be the Mantis, my darling boy. I haven't been the best mother.
Whatever happened to Leon
These
then?
final days, I wish. Be a better Mantis. Be a better person than I was.
You are not allowed in this area.
So you say. Where is the Mantis spacesuit? And if I put on the Mantis spacesuit, will the robots leave me alone? Oh, no, this is
Carrying too many odds and ends.
I know. Okay, what can we get rid of? Let's put on the Mantis suit. Weapons weigh 50% less. All right. Resources weigh 25% less. 10% chance to stagger near coming. 15% less. And... what can I get rid of? What can I get rid of that's heavy? Probably a suit. Like one of these. Now let's go test this out. My theory is that I should be able to just walk in front of the robots while wearing the Mantis suit. And they won't care. Also, what happens to my other ship if I switch ships?
This area is off limits. You need to leave. You need to leave this area immediately.
Seemingly nothing. Also, can I level up my weight lifting class? Yes, I can. But yeah, that's something like, if you, one of the things the game was talking about is the idea that you can, like, find other ships, and you can just steal somebody else's ship. But what happens to your previous ship? Do you just leave it on a planet? Does somebody else steal it eventually? Do your other allies start flying that ship? At the very least, now I've got a boost power again. For all of my boosting related needs. Looks cool. Okay, so the Razor Leaf.
Move on.
Is there like a shared... No, there isn't a shared cargo hold. Alright, so this is in fact my inventory that I'm looking at, not the Razor Leaf. Okay, that is... Oh, we don't need 3 coachmen. That'll help our mass a little bit. No, we don't need to put away our digipicks. Huh. I'm still not entirely sure what happens to my other ship. Okay, there we go. I have a home ship, and then I have the Razor Leaf. I can make the Razor Leaf my home ship. Alright, Barrett and Heller, neither of you are assigned. Yeah, both of you are on... Like, if I make this my home ship, you now have a new home ship. Your previous home ship has been added to your fleet. To retrieve ships in your fleet that you have left behind, go to a ship services technician at any major city and ask to view the ships that you own. From there, you can cycle through the ships in your fleet and select Make Home Ship to retrieve it. Okay. A little bit better shielding. Definitely better value. Better fuel. Better hull. Okay, and then these two are on the Razor Leaf. I'll need to get an outpost in order to get them somewhere. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's go visit that other planet. The one with the derelict vessel that was orbiting, So that's gonna be... I think this one. Think. Ah. No, this one. The sensitive matter on Paradiso. Let us set a course for Paradiso, because that's what we want to take a look at. Let's also... we don't need all these points in gravity in our grav drive. All right. Let us land in Porrima 2. See what's going on with this ship that's just floating in space. And then maybe next time we'll do another main task.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
Also, I wonder if Paradiso has any fancy clothing shops, so I could get
When you have a
some
moment.
better duds for my character. What's up, Sarah?
Talk to you later.
Oh, I thought you wanted something. Is this supposed to be like a luxury resort?
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
All right. I'll take your word on that one. Chief, what's up? Why do you have a branch over there?
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
You called me. I'm here about the distress call you sent.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Understood, I swear. Let me know what you need me to do.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
What do you think we're dealing with?
Can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault, but that doesn't check out either. There's also been talk about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide, and no one's ever encountered anything like that.
Okay, so we've confirmed that there's no
First
alien
contact.
sentience.
Could you imagine?
Seems like a delicate situation. Go on.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this.
So
with care.
I'm gonna have to dock the ship.
First, see if you have more luck communicating
Yep.
with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
All right, I guess it's back up into the air. I suppose this is slightly faster than getting into the ship. Hello, this is Malice. I don't understand you. Can you hear me? Is there something wrong with your communications array? Is there something wrong? Do you need help? I don't think this is working. I'm going to attempt a docking procedure and we can talk on board. Okay, this is a little bit slower. But it's also because it's probably heavier than the previous ship.
Like a glove.
Oh wait, I probably should put on my spacesuit.
Something you might be interested in. What can I help you with?
Why do you keep saying... Do you have anything interesting for me, Sarah?
Yeah, take a look at this.
Nutrient stock. Wow.
Bye for now.
Thanks. I'm glad you...
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the Captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
You're human.
Of course I'm human. I take it you were expecting something else.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Have they been just wandering
Perhaps
space for
we
that
should
long?
meet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
What is this ship?
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world.
Okay, so they've
in the
actually
spirit of our
been around
ancestors
for a
nearly
long
millennium
time.
ago.
I'm Malice, and I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others.
Your communications didn't work? Why is that?
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
You know, those others are human beings, and they were here first.
Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
You know, I should probably just favorite that if I keep...
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
Right.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
I mean, technically,
So,
yes.
He gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time.
I mean, aside from the
If
speed.
you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
I feel like this is one of those filler episodes from like season 5 of Star Trek.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
How long have you been captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
How's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
It sounds like you could use some help with your situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
The people in Paradiso wanted the same from me, actually, so I'll help.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
I can do it if you tell me what you'd like me to say to them.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there.
Will do.
Thank you, and Godspeed.
I was gonna say, do we have to actually go all the way back to the ship? And the answer is probably not. I could probably just fast travel back to Paradiso. The answer is no, I cannot fast travel back to Paradiso.
Never seen a ship like this before. Then again, I haven't seen any ship.
I think it was back this way?
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
Clearly. Oh my gosh.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
How do I get off of this ship? Where?
There's so much more to learn about now.
I don't remember where the exit was. Okay, I think I'm back on track. Excellent.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Alright, let's just jump into the cockpit and then maybe now we can fast travel. And then talk to the owner of the resort, who...
Normalizing. Undocking complete.
hopefully might actually be able to make some use out of this ship of probably relatively highly skilled individuals who all had spent their lifetimes training on maintaining their survival. Welcome to Paradiso. Is this the, yeah, this is the, change your look area.
Yet another nice day in Paradiso.
And they've got chunks.
Please, let the concierge know if you need anything.
Is this just a coffee shop? Is it anything? Is this anything? This is nothing. This is, oh, this is just somebody's apartment, I think.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
I can get some.
Like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or tranquility. Where should we begin?
Oh, the general store.
Need something?
I appreciate how bored.
Welcome to Paradiso gift shop and convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me.
Let's see what you have for sale.
Okay, take a look.
Oh yeah, sell from my ship inventory. Oh my. This costs more than what the vendor has on their person. And there's like a specific glare at the top right corner of the screen.
Ugh.
Yes, I'm going to make you do work. I'm not impressed.
Thanks for shopping.
With any of the resort wear. I'm very disappointed that I cannot get a bikini like the other people on this resort. They don't even have them for sale.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I kind of do. You have a problem with a ship in orbit and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
What can you tell me about the board members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical sea-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
What were everyone's thoughts when the ECS Constant showed up?
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort.
It's a good thing that English hasn't evolved as a language over the following 200 years. All right, I'm ready to go into the boardroom.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
All right, let's save just in case.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled system.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural
Make some time
beauty of
for
this
you,
planet,
but keep it
not
quick.
our amenities.
I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Why is the problem so urgent to you?
We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some budgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene.
Well, let's just get to the matter at hand.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth, here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land?
They might make a
Imagine the
competing
landscaping
resort.
disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
These are human beings and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants.
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This will be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Alright, I think I've made up my mind. Which means I'm kind of tempted to look up what happens to these, what choices lead to what.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
What if, after all this, they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
Alright, I think I'm going to go with buying the Grav Drive. That seems to be the best choice. I'll buy the Grav Drive and convince them to settle elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice.
Oh.
Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There
When
are
you have a few
millions
moments,
of planets
there's
out
something
there.
I'd like
People
to
can go to
discuss.
any one of them.
Okay.
The resort facilities are...
Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like you were being pulled across the entire galaxy?
Yes.
Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
We don't want to compete with
You never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Aja?
Aja Mamasa. She was the youngest member of Constellation when it was founded. Only took her 15 years to reach chair. Sorry, I sometimes get so caught up in my own bubble, I forget that I wasn't the first.
Aja must have been quite an amazing person.
Ah, she absolutely was. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
The rookie being paired with the chair sounds awfully familiar.
Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me? At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
I take it I'm the protege on this journey?
At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit.
Just a couple rungs?
All this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Sounds like you two are in love.
I respected her, and I considered her a dear friend, but we weren't in love. Had that been true, I would have resigned my post and moved to Parima 2 instead of remaining at Constellation. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
Wait, aren't we on Parima 2? I'll do the best I can to make our journeys just as pleasant.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
And we also seem to dislike spacers. I'd like to discover more about what we have right here.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
I mean, you're not going to be going that far. Alright, let's see about getting this grav drive. Can I... Is it easy to get to? Yes. Looks like. No. Ah, son of a... That was not the button I wanted. No. I want to look at the... There we go.
On?
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. All right, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
All right. Let us land in Hopetown, find... This is going to be expensive, from what I've read. It's going to cost, at the very least, 25,000 credits to get a grav drive. If I can persuade this fella. If I can't, then I will reload my save game, and then I will try again. Because it's going to... Because without persuasion, it's going to cost 40,000 credits. And I still haven't even visited my dream home. Hello.
Oh, yes? Same as usual. Excuse me. A little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
You do?
I don't hear any complaints.
A lot of security. Excuse me, do you have cool outfits for sale?
Welcome to Hope Tech Sales.
Or can I sell stuff?
You got the financing set up already?
I don't have an invoice.
You don't? Wait, you're a solo outfit, aren't you? Okay. Nice.
Thanks.
Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern about...
Oh, you're selling ships.
Other star yards might got glitz or some weird crazy lines. With Hope Tech, you get people that care about you making that 300th freight run safely and on time.
I like the sound of Hope Tech.
A smart person chooses substance over form every time. Sound familiar? So what are you in the market for?
Let me see what you're selling.
Excellent.
Ah, you're only buying ships. Okay, nope.
Pardon.
Work. Oh, hello. Someone worth paying attention to.
I hear you're an expert with grav drives and other ship parts. I need to ask a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours.
Maybe we can find a way to lower that price a bit.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
I only need to hit 4. You've had that old part for how long, and no one has offered to buy it?
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm still willing to talk. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Alright, that sounds very reasonable, thank you.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Alright, so can I fast travel to the ship? Alright, I can fast travel out of here and into orbit. And then we could board. I was expecting an options. I hadn't selected it.
And we're locked in.
Alright, at the very least there was no repercussions for just crashing directly into the other ship. Alright. Where is the staircase? Oh my gosh.
Now that we know what's out there, is it going to be more interesting?
Okay, I'm sure we're heading off to engineering. Yo!
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
Well, the answer is exactly what I'm here to talk to you about. We have tech called a grav drive that allows a ship to bend space.
I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
I'm Malice. There's something else I need to talk to you about, Amin.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
I'm supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive.
What grav drive?
I bought a...
Just joking with you.
You got me, I'm in.
Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Ready as I can be.
Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Okay, I brought up the site that explained the what happens.
Wow. Hi.
Just so I could go through this relatively quickly. Which system would you like to divert power from? Was that starboard? Oh no, there's more. The turbo pump port. And we want it to go to the cryogenic radiator auxiliary. And then we go to beta, choose plasma runoff inhibitor at 5%. Out of the way, jerk.
Wonder what else is out there.
And then, lastly, magnetic flange, pipe enclosures, set to decouple, auxiliary module assembly. All right. Thank you, GamesRadar.com, for your assistance on this side quest. All right, let's go talk to the captain.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
I said, let's talk to the captain.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read.
The grav drive installed. You should be all set now.
Is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Try not to get killed by spacers. No problem at all. Glad it worked out. Where will you go now?
We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Purima 2 here.
No problem at all. Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Ooh, I got an antique baseball.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
So many antiques. Ooh, again, another 45. I have not found a reliable source of 45 ammo. It's like that was the style of the time. All right. This is where I'm going to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.